Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel Code and Career. So if you're new here, my name is Ankit Kumar and I'm working at IBM as a software developer. So in this video, I will just be talking about how I got here, where I am, what was my story like, and just would like to share my experience and everything so that you can get to know me more. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. And yeah, maybe you can get inspired from it, or you can just learn something from it. So the story starts in 1999 when I was born. So I was born in a small village called Artara in UP, and then I was there for 4 years, and then I was moved to Bangalore when my dad was in the army. So he got posted here, and then that's when we moved. So then 1 year I just spent at home learning things, and then from 2005 I joined school from my first standard and then first to 10th. First I was in a different school. It's called ASC Public School. Then 12th, from second standard to my 12th standard, I was in KVMEG in Center School, which is in Bangalore itself. So I did all my schooling here. Then after 12th, I gave JEE Mains, CET exam, which is Karnataka's engineering test exam. So JEE Mains I was able to clear, but then advance I was not able to clear. And then for mains also you can sit for counseling for colleges. But then that process I somehow it went bad. I got some college in Haryana which I didn't like, and then I thought I'll go to next round, but that then it didn't happen. Then I read some guidelines that it had mentioned that if you get a college, you have to take it. Otherwise, you don't have to mention such colleges which you don't want in the list itself first. So I was not aware of that, and that is now how the process was in CET. CET it was different. If you get a college in first round, if you don't want it, you can go for second round and you get one more college then. So I don't know why they kept it like that. And then that Haryana college I didn't like, so I didn't go. So then from CET, I had my rank as 25,000 in all over Karnataka. And in that, I got a decent college. It's called Cambridge Institute of Technology. So in Cambridge Institute of Technology, I spent 4 years there. I got computer science. I always wanted computer science itself. I had computers in 11th, 12th as well. And my first computer we got in when I was in fifth class. Since then, I have been like fascinated with computers. I used to play a lot of games like GTA Vice City, MotoGP, all that. We started with that. And then later on, I used to play Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, all that games. It was nice. And I liked spending time on computers, doing things, researching and all. So that's why I was fond of computer science. And in 11th, 12th, I took PCMC, which is physics, chemistry, maths, and computer science. So I had good marks in computer science. So that's why I thought I would take computer science as my branch in engineering. So in engineering, I got around 8.5 CGPA and I graduated in 2021. During the placements time, it was all like COVID had happened in my final year time. So final year all went online, and the training and all which they do for placement didn't happen that much. And I was not aware of, I don't know what I was doing. I was not aware of the questions which they ask in interviews. Like I should prepare DSA questions and all. I was, someone had told they asked DSA, but I was like theory DSA maybe, but I didn't know that they asked these coding questions which you have to study for and prepare for. So I thought I knew everything, and I was in that mindset which was wrong. And then when I sat for interviews, I kept failing them and didn't understand what was going on. Um, so I cracked one interview in Cerner healthcare company, and that was for a role of system engineer, which had no coding at all, and it was giving a decent package of 6 LPA, which was better than what TCS, Cognizant, and these Infosys companies they were offering 3.5 for freshers. So I thought 6 is still better, and it doesn't have coding also, so I won't be that hard, and I will be able to manage. And 6 is decent to start, and later on it will anyways increase. So then I decided to join Cerner itself. So in 2021 itself, I started working in April, and my final semester was still left. So my final semester, eighth semester, and this job, it went side by side. I had to manage both, took leaves for exams whenever were there, and somehow cleared it. So my eighth semester was done, and my job here was going pretty smooth. I was learning a little bit at the start, but then it got comfortable because there were not much things to do there, and it was like repetitive job. Every month, same things you have to do again and again. So I was just managing a set of servers, Windows and Linux servers, which you had to patch and update and reboot, reset root password. If there are some software deployments, then we had to do those, and mostly all that. Just if you are if you have done any basic degree, na, if you just learn the flows, you can do it. No, it doesn't require much knowledge, I would say. And I was not getting challenged enough in the job, and I started to feel like I was feeling bored there. So I started learning coding again after 2 years. I think I would have started on my own. I started learning React, started to learn about blockchain and all, but I was not consistent, and some things it didn't work out that well. And then when I was in my third year of Cerner, that's when I got to know about Scalar, and I was just googling stuff about how I can upskill myself to change my job and change my role and get more salary. That's when I learned about Scalar, and then I joined Scalar in 2024. That is like almost after 3 years. And then this year in 2025 March, I was able to make a switch to a software developer role, and I got more than 100% hike here. There, internal hikes were also not happening. I got 4% as my first hike. Then next year they didn't give any hike because Oracle was in the process of acquiring Cerner. And then next year to that, the third year, they gave around 8 to 9% hike, which was better than before, but it was not that much, and it was not making any significant impact on my salary. So that was one more reason for me to switch. So yeah, in Scalar, they taught DSA, SQL. After my DSA module was done, I had started to apply. So I had joined around in June, and by December, my DSA module was complete. By December, I think even SQL was complete. Then backend project module had started. So in backend project module, I had opted for backend, and I was learning about Java, Spring Boot, and all. And that's when my mentor told to switch to Java completely because Java has more opportunities compared to C++. I was actually coding in C++, uh, my DSA questions, which was uh, which was easier at first because C++ has these STL things which make it pretty easy, but then C++ doesn't have a lot of market opportunities there. So if you learn Java, it will give you a better edge when compared to other people if you have knowledge of on Java. So I switched to Java, started coding in Java, and I started applying for interviews. And that's when IBM called me through Naukri, I think. And I had one offer from Infosys as well. And I gave interviews in multiple other companies like Ashton and two, three companies more, which were there. I can't remember the names now. But yeah, I had offer from Infosys for a senior role, but the package was a little less and it was far in Electronic City, and Infosys being a service company, I didn't want to join. Then IBM's offer was a little better and it was for a junior level. So I thought, anyways, I don't have that experience. And if I join in a senior role first, the expectations would be more. So it's better to join in a junior role and learn things. And even anyways, the package is more, so it is not a problem. And it was IBM ISL, which is a product division of IBM, so it was more better. The perks were better. So I joined IBM ISL, and it's been around 7 months now in IBM, and it's been going great. I have so much to learn, and every day we have new problems to solve. And yeah, this role feels like what I was supposed to do. It is challenging, and every day feels like a new day. It is not boring like before. And yeah, that is my story. So I was a pretty average student in school. I would say I was among top 10 most of the times, sometimes below that as well. But yeah, in my school days, in my 10th, I had 9 CGPA out of 10. And in my 12th, my percentage was 85%. CET rank was 25,000. Then in engineering, my CGPA was 8.5. And yeah, the college was not that great. And the average packages which we were getting were like this only 5, 6, 7, 3, all that. Rarely any companies which were about 10, I would say. I think one company called Just Pay that was offering around 10 to 12, I think. Otherwise, all companies were like this. And I thought 6 was not that bad. And I joined, but now I know that freshers are getting 15, 20 like that. So yeah, good college makes much more difference. So in IBM here, they're hiring for freshers from PES University and MS Ramaiah colleges like that, and they're giving them 18 LPA, 20 LPA package, which is more than what I get, but that's okay. They have done something to reach to that level, to that college, so they can expect that much. I was not in a good college, and then I was getting less, so that is that. But yeah, it's all about learning and improving yourself to reach to a better place. And I have reached here, and I hope I will do better now. My Scalar course is still going on, and I still have placements through Scalar Lab, which I can use. If I get a good opportunity, I will definitely see about that. Otherwise, IBM is a good place for me as of now, and I'm learning and growing here. So that is all in this video. Hope you got to learn something about me and something about the process. If you want any other videos, you can comment down on the comment box. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.